Hello friends, in this lecture we will discuss some of the types of quantitative forecasting. Okay, we know that in case of quantitative forecasting it was having two types. Okay, the first one was time series analysis and the second one was casual analysis. And in case of time series analysis there were four different types. The first one was simple average method. Okay, it is also known as past average method. The second one was moving average method. The third one was weighted moving average method, and the fourth one was exponential smoothing method. In this lecture we will discuss first of those three. So the first one is past average method or simple average method. So I am going to write it. The first one is simple average method, or it is also known as past average method. Okay, so from the name only it is clear. Okay, numerical questions are asked from these topics. Okay, from the last that was qualitative. Okay, from the qualitative there are no numericals. Okay, it is only theory. Okay, so you just have to remember the names. Okay, or basics. But from this type questions has been asked in GATE examination. Okay, numerical problems has been asked from the GATE examination. So we will try to understand each and every case with the help of some examples. Okay, so that you should get the clarity on these topics. So I'm going to take an example. Suppose what happens that you know that in these case we are provided with the past records. Okay, we are provided with the past mathematical records or relevant data. So what happens, suppose I'm going to write we have past data of different months. Okay, we have past data of different months. So the first month is Jan, the second month is Feb, the third month is March, and the fourth month is April. Okay, so these 4 months data has been provided to us, and corresponding to these months we are provided with the demand value. Okay, we have been provided with the demand values of each and every month. Suppose in the month of January the demand value was 20, in the month of Feb it was something 18, 25, and it was 22. Okay, so we are provided with the past records. Okay, past record of different month. Okay, these were the demands in these months. So what we are said that please find the forecast for the month of May. Okay, please find the forecast for the month of May. So in case of simple average method, the name says that it is just the simple average. Okay, it means if you want to find the forecast for the month of May, then you just take the average of these values. Okay, this is going to be your answer. This is going to be your answer. So what is the question? Question says that find the forecast for the month of May using simple average method, or in short it is SAM. Okay, simple average method or SAM. So what you will do, if you want to find the forecast for the month of May using SAM, using simple average method, then you just take the average of all the previous record. Okay, you just take the average of all the previous records. So the first is April, the second one is March, the third is Feb, okay, and Jan. Total number upon 4. So what you will get, you can calculate it. For the month of April it is 22, For the month of March, it is 25. For the month of Feb, it is 18. And for the month of Jan, it is 20. So divide it with 4. So just calculate it. It will be your final answer. So it is very easy. Okay, it is very easy. And when we are going to use it, okay, in the questions they will say, okay, in the questions they will specify that which method you have to use it. Okay, so basically we use when the fluctuations between the demand is very less. You can see it is 20, it is 18, 25 and 22. So the fluctuations are very much less. Okay, the fluctuation between the demand data of each the month is very less. In that case we are going to use the simple average method. Okay, we are going to use the simple average method. Okay, so in this case you can see that we have taken the demand of each and every month. Okay, we have taken the demand of each and every month. Okay, demand or forecast, whatever, we have taken the demand of each and every month. It means we can say that in case of simple average method, you cannot discard any data. Okay, you cannot discard any data. Suppose someone will say that if you are going to find the forecast for the month of May, then this record is very old. Okay, this is 4-month old record, so just leave it. Someone will say that this record is very much old, so just leave it, just take the average of this data. It is not like that. Okay, it is not like that, because in case of simple average method, we have to consider each and every past record. We cannot skip anything. The name past average. Okay, the name is past average. We cannot discard any previous data. So the important point here is we cannot discard any data. So just take a note that each demand data is provided with equal weightage. Okay, each demand data is provided with equal weightage. We cannot leave any data. It means each and every demand data is provided with equal weightage. Weightage means preference. We cannot leave any record. Okay, in short we can say that we can't discard any previous data. Okay, in case of simple average method, we cannot discard any previous data. We can't discard any previous data. We have to consider each and every past record. Okay, we have to consider each and every past record. Okay, and when we will use it? When the question will ask, okay, that calculate using SAM, or when the fluctuations between the demand value is very much less. Okay, the fluctuations is very much less, then we are going to use SAM. Then we are going to use past average method or simple average method. The next one is simple moving average method or simply moving average method. Okay, so the next one, that is the second one, is moving average method or simple moving average method. So I am writing moving average method. In short it is MAM. Okay, in short it is MAM. So in this case you can see the name moving average method. It means we have to move from the previous data. So in this case what it says that an oldest demand data will be discarded, and oldest demand data will be discarded, and a newer demand data will be included. Okay, it means it is not like the previous case. Okay, in the previous case we were considering each and every demand data, but it says that an oldest demand data is excluded. Okay, so the data which is very much old, okay, the data which is very much old, we have to discard that data. Why? Because it is moving, because it is moving average method. How we are going to do it? So suppose again I have been provided with records, previous record, that is month versus the different demand data of each month. So the first month is suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have been provided the records of 4 months, and the demand data can be anything. I'm just writing it 20, 25, 30 and 15. And what they are asking? They are asking that find the forecast for the 5th month. Find the forecast for the 5th month. Okay, so you will just say that, sir, it is just like the last case. But first read the question. First read the question. What it is saying? So the question is saying that find the forecast. Find the forecast for the 5th period. 5th period using 3-month moving average method. Okay, so just read the question. We have to find the forecast for the 5th month. Find the forecast for the 5th month or 5th period using 3-month moving average method. Okay, this 3 is important. Using 3-month moving average method. Okay, what it means that we have got the result of 4 month. Okay, we have got the result of 4 month, but we have to only use the records of 3 month. Okay, we have to only use the records of 3 month. It means we have to discard one of the previous records. Okay, we have to discard one of the previous records. So which one should be discarded? It says that an oldest will be discarded. An oldest will be discarded. So if you are going to find the forecast for the 5th month, so just start from the latest. So for the 5th, 4th record is the latest. So just start from the latest. F4, F3 and F2 divided by 3, just the average. So ultimately you are going to discard this value. You are going to discard this value because it is saying using 3-month moving average method. So just write it 15 plus 30 plus 25 divided by 3. Okay, you will get the answer. You will get the answer. So it is moving average method. It is moving average method in which you have to discard the oldest data and include the new data. But suppose it says that find the forecast for the 5th month using 4-month moving average method. Okay, if it is saying that find the forecast for the 5th period or 5th month using 4-month moving average method. Now just look here, how many records you have to use? 4-month record. Look here, we have got the 4-month record. It means you cannot discard anything. You cannot discard anything. Everything depends on the question. Okay, everything depends on the question. So in this case, if you are going to find for 5th period, so using 4 months, it means we have to include all the 4 data. We have to include all the 4 data and calculate the answer. So we can say that it is one of the special cases of simple average method. Okay, look here, it is just like simple average method. It is just like simple average method. So everything depends on the question. Everything depends on the question. Suppose if the five records are there, and you have been asked for the 6 month, and you have been said that find the forecast for the 6th period using 4 months, then you will start from the latest 5432. Okay, 5432, and you have to discard this data. Okay, so just read the question carefully, what it is saying, and just remember it. It is moving average method. We have to discard the oldest one and we have to include the latest one. Okay, we have to include the latest one. So moving further, the third one was weighted moving average method. Okay, in short it is WMAM. Okay, in short it is WMAM, weighted moving average method. It means, look here, it is just like moving average method, but the name has been included, that is weighted. Okay, weighted has been included along with moving average method. So in this case, what we have to do, we have to provide weight. Okay, weight means preference. So in this case, what happens that individual weights are provided to each demand data. Okay, in the first case also, in the simple average method also, I have already told you that each and every demand data is provided with individual weights. Okay, and equal weights. But in this case, individual weights are provided to each and every demand data. That is okay, in such a way that the latest demand will get more. Okay, the latest one will get more weight. Why? Because it is moving. Okay, it is moving. You have to follow the same rule. You have to include the latest and you have to discard the oldest in such a way that provide more weight to the recent one and provide less weight to the oldest data. Okay, and the second point says that summation of these weights must be equal to 1. Okay, whatever weight you are providing, those total weight must be equal to 1. How? Just look at the example. Suppose again we have been given the records of month versus demand data. Okay, months versus demand data, and you have been said that we have got the record of first month, we have got the record of second month, third month and fourth month. Okay, these 4 records we have got. It is 20, 25, 18 and 22. Okay, these 4 records we have got, and you have been said that find the forecast for fifth month using, since it is moving average method, using 4 period weighted moving average method. So first look, how many period it is saying? 4 period using weighted moving average method. It means you have to provide the individual weights or individual preference to each and every demand data. So suppose in the question it is given weights are already assigned and in a such a way that the latest is, we have to find for the 5th month. So for the 5th one, the latest will be 4. Okay, and the oldest will be 1. So the latest one will be provided more weight. So it is 0.4, it is 0.3, it is 0.2 and it is 0.1. Okay, these are the weights. Do the summation. The summation will be 1. Okay, so weights are provided in such a way that summation of all the weights is 1. Okay, according to the statement, according to both the statement, the latest one is getting more weight like this, the oldest one is getting less weight. So you have to find the forecast for the 5th month. So just write here F5. So what you have to just do, you have to multiply the demand with the weight. You have to multiply the demand with the weight and just do the summation. That will be your final answer. So what you have to do, 24 into 0.4 plus 18 into 0.3 plus 25 into 0.2 plus 20 into 0.1. This is going to be your answer. So you have to just multiply the demand data with the weight. You have to just multiply the demand data with the provided weight. Okay, and just do the summation. So this is weighted moving average method in which we are assigning weights. So one question will arise, sir, if in the examination suppose these weights are not given, okay, if in the examination these weights are not given, so what you have to do, you have to provide the weight to each and every demand data. Okay, you have to provide, you have to think a way that how we are going to provide the weights to each and every demand data such that the total summation is 1. So I will take an example that how to provide the weight. So just moving further in this topic, so suppose again some records are given, month versus demand. Okay, month versus demand, first, second, third, 4 and 5. Suppose we have given the record of last 5 months. It can be anything, 20, 22, 18, 15 and 25, and weights are not given. Okay, the weights are not given, we have to provide the individual weights to each and every demand data, and it is asking, what it is asking, it is asking find the forecast, find the forecast for 6 months using 5 period weighted moving average method. Okay, so just look here, how many period, 5 period, and how many are given, 5 are given. Okay, it means you have to use each and every month record. Okay, you cannot discard any record because in the question it is asking for the 5 month or 5 period moving average method. You cannot exclude anyone, you have to include all those things, but the weights are not provided. So what you have to do, have to provide the weights to each and every demand data. So how to provide, look here, for how many months it is asking, it is asking for 5 months. So what you do, just do 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, total will be 15. So just divide each number with 15. Look here, the total summation is going to be 1. The total summation is going to be 1, and it is one of the weight. It is another, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Which one is the highest? 5 by 15 is the highest, and 1 by 15 is the lowest. So highest will be provided to the recent one, and the lowest will be provided to the oldest one, and like this in increasing order. Look here, the total summation is going to be 1. So what you have to do, you have to find for the 6th month. So 25 into individual weights plus 15 into individual weights plus 18 into individual weight. Just find the answer. So you can provide the weights in this manner. Okay, first look for how many months and then add it in a decreasing manner. Okay, 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, and then divide with all the numbers, you will get the weight. Suppose in this question only, I am changing the question. If it is saying that find the forecast for the 6th month using 4 period weighted moving average method. Okay, if it is saying that find the forecast for the 6th period using 4 period weighted moving average method. Okay, and you have to find the forecast for the 6th month. Okay, you have to find the forecast for the 6th month using 4 period weighted moving average method. So you have to provide the weights. Okay, and so you have to first look at for how many period we are going to use, for 4 periods. So just look here, start from the latest one. So the latest will be 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 4 period we have reached. So just we have to exclude. Okay, just we have to exclude the oldest demand data. And how to provide the weight for 4 periods? So what we will do, 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, the total will be 10. So just divide with 10. So it is 0.4. Provided to the latest, it is 0.3, it is 0.2, and it is 0.1. So the oldest will be the second data, and the latest will be the fourth data. And for the sixth period, just 25 into 0.4, 15 into 0.3, 18 into 0.2 plus 22 into 0.1, and just write the answer. Okay, so just go through these topics. Okay, these are not very much tough topics, these are very easy. Okay, last to last year or almost every year questions has been asked from this topic. Okay, so in the upcoming lecture I will discuss about ESM method, that is exponential smoothing method. This is again going to be an important lecture. So just go through these topics, just remember the name and read the question carefully. Again I am saying, in the case of forecasting methods, just read the question carefully. Okay, so thank you.